Is the golden age of making money online over? In 2015, dropshipping sprung onto the scene with people of all ages launching stores. And it used to be a huge moneymaker. It spiked even more when everyone was home during 2020. My TikTok feed was littered with kids making $100,000 a month from their stores. And now it's gone. Now consumers will rarely trust a dropshipping website. Facebook ad rates shot up where it was so much harder to make a buck, and talk of it online has almost dropped to zero. SMMAs were next. They were the next big thing. You can learn a skill and start an agency, and I think Iman Ghatzi and a couple other creators online popularized it, and many really started to succeed with it. But now my DMs are filled with hundreds of copywriters, social media managers, and community builders, and I'm by no means a big figurehead in the space. And with hundreds in my DMs saying the same thing, it all just becomes noise. Then there were NFTs and cryptos. In 2020, millions started earning money with crypto coins or NFT investments or drops. And now the NFT market is at near zero what it was before. And no one dares do an NFT drop. And what's jumped up to take their place? This begs the question, is the golden age of making money online over? Starting in the mid-2010s, making money online has been the golden opportunity. If we look at the Google Trends, we can see right here where interest starts to spike like never before. Sure, there were people making money online before, but they were few and far between. It wasn't seen as an actual career path and a real rarity when you met someone actually doing that. But a few things really changed that. The first may have been Tim Ferriss and the 4-Hour Workweek. Published in 2007, it pushed people to reevaluate their presence in an in-person office when opportunities on the internet, or at least connecting through the internet, existed. It developed a cult following over the years. But 8 years later, the make money online craze really hit. It was 2015 and Tai Lopez was popping up on every feed. Corporations were behind. Although almost all of them had online presences, they hadn't figured out the online marketing game like some of these newcomers did. Tai Lopez was one of the first to discover paying ads to creating a course. While there were people earning money online before, it spawned the movement. That one video earned him $100 million, and it revolutionized the game and spawned hundreds, if not thousands, of lookalikes. No one had caught on yet, so ad rates were cheap. He was getting impressions for cents on the dollar, but it did not last long. Many other hustlers saw the opportunity, and now ad rates in the make money online niche are well above 20 times what they had originally been. And there were soon hundreds of creators talking about making money online in your YouTube feed, your Facebook feed, your Instagram feed, wherever you turned online. A new generation was starting to get to the age where they could work and growing up with the internet and seeing the potential with it in a different way from the generations that had grown up without it. One of the first methods that was popular was affiliate marketing. Sites like ClickBank popped up and ordinary people could find offers, promote them, and get paid for promoting these offers. This was in the days of pop-up marketing and spam email marketing, in the wild west of the internet, before corporations started to crack down on spam and unwanted messages. This was in the days where SEO, or search engine optimization, could rank your site with a couple of suspicious backlinks to take your site to the top of Google with all your affiliate links on it and start generating hundreds overnight. But as I've alluded to, as the internet turned less from the wild west to a place that's very corporate compared to what it used to be, these methods have been shut down. Google's spam filter has stepped up its game many-fold over the years, and consumers themselves have caught on to these spam emails as well. Google Search has updated its algorithms to better protect against websites taking advantage of bad SEO practices, and nearly all browsers have pop-up protections to prevent these type of ads from blowing up users' desktops. You can't get away with promoting suspicious offers in the same way you used to. Affiliate marketing still exists, but in a very different sense from how it used to. With affiliate marketing on the decline, dropshipping was one of the next to spring up. Take a product from China, make a website listing it and targeting an American audience while selling that product for a premium, and only ordering the product once you got an order. It was a massive moneymaker. Facebook ad rates were cheap, customers were yet to know better on trusting random websites, and 2-day shipping on Amazon was yet to become the golden standard. And apart from these money-making circles, the idea of dropshipping wasn't well known, and consumers had no idea that their product might be shipped on demand from China. But since then, all of those things have changed. Facebook ads and ads across the web rates have shot up. 2 or 1 day shipping is now the standard from Amazon and other sites, and consumers don't trust random websites to send them belongings anymore. There's a huge negative connotation around dropshipping, and regular customers know about it now and actively avoid sites that give off that impression. Nowadays, everyone knows something about it, and it's got a certain prenotation around it, and when I tell people that I do e-commerce, they say, oh, you dropship. There were a lot of bad actors that ruin the name of dropshipping. With NFTs and crypto, there were two sides of the game. There were people purchasing the drops of NFTs and selling them down the line for massive profits, and on the crypto end too, with the rise of Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Terra Luna, and there were tons of people launching cryptos and NFTs of their own, building an audience or paying others to promote it, and doing a launch day where they can bring in millions with one launch. Across the past several years though, crypto has crashed as a whole, and several cryptos have come out to be complete scams like Terra Luna and the collapse of FTX, and so many NFT drops turned out to just be rug pulls, with creators not caring caring about creating any value, just taking a quick buck and quickly taking their money out after their big payday. Consumers quickly learned their lesson about trusting these influencers with these drops and putting their money into unproven currencies and commodities like crypto. And this brings us to SMMAs. SMMAs came onto the scene hard following all this, from creators like Iman Ghatzi and Hustlers University, promoting these as great opportunities, marketing your skills to people who need them, specifically in the world of social media. And of all these opportunities, I've got to admit this is probably the best one. A lot of the time there's actual value being presented, although there are a lot of people beginning their money-making journeys targeting businesses before they actually learn a single skill in social media marketing or prove they can do anything themselves. As this position got to be too popular, DMs filled up from thousands and thousands of people advertising their service without actually too many of them knowing too well what they were doing. And with thousands reaching out, there's only a few at the very top that can seed and break through. The web feels so corporate now. When's the last time an upstart tech company or website broke through? Feels like FANG has their fangs around the tech industry isn't letting anyone up for air. Is it even still possible to break through? The easy money is now gone. Consumers and internet users have smarted up. The rug pulls, the scams, the terrible deals, they're starting to not work as well anymore. The competition of people wanting to make money online is at an all-time high. But I think if you put in the work, there is still so much potential. From 2010 to 2024, this period was an era where early comers could dominate and skim off people that didn't know any better, like complete a survey for free gems, dropshipping cheap Chinese products, or those left holding the bag on dead NFT projects. Consumers, although not all, for a large part, know a whole lot better how to recognize a bad deal when they see one. Back in the day when snake oil salesmen first started to exist, people at first didn't recognize these people as scammers, but over time they developed a name for themselves. And the same thing is happening on the web, where people originally didn't know really what was going on until now they have that sense and they know. Over 60% of e-commerce sales happen on Amazon or Walmart, and the full NFT market cap is less than 10% of its peak. There's a reason for that. The internet is a platform, and even though corporations have adapted to it, it still levels the playing field in so many ways. For one, it connects people across the world. For two, no one has to know your age. And number three, there's a lower capital investment needed. And four, there are tools available at your fingertips. When I was 12 looking to make money, there was no way I could have done it without the internet. If I had been a 12-year-old going to people, they would have said, hey, you're 12, and they wouldn't have trusted me. The internet gave me the platform to do so. When I was 18 looking to set up my store, selling my products across the US, there was no way I could have done it without the internet and connected to people across the US like that. But how to do it? Now that it's so competitive and these methods of before are so out of reach, it's not as simple as listing a product and bam, you have results. You actually have to put in some work. When we look at money, it's simply an exchange of value. And if you provide value, money comes. Anything that doesn't provide value will not last as a method for making money. The truth is, these methods before, the reason they didn't work or stopped working is they didn't provide value. There's no value in spamming people with affiliate link pop-ups. No value provided in overpriced dropship products from China. No value in NFT drops and crypto drops that are simply out just to gain a buck. And no value in SMMA if you don't actually put in the work and learn the skill first to have the results to show for it. Imagine a world where everyone working is a dropshipper or NFT creator or SMMA agency owner or affiliate marketer. That world would never work. There are so many functions of society that wouldn't be met. So think, how can you provide value? Now, there are 4 ways that you can provide value and still succeed with making money online. Now, the key between all 4 of these is all 4 of them, you are providing value to the end consumer. And we're going to go through all 4 of them and explain, hopefully from these 4, you'll find one that really connects with you. The first one is high value skills. This is the doer. By finding a skill and learning a high value skill, you can learn a skill that other people need to work on. If you learn a high value skill like graphic design, you're able to take that skill and market it towards people that need that skill. And there's tons of other super high value skills like that. Now, SMMA is kind of the start of this, but a lot of people enter it without actually knowing and taking the time to learn and build the skill. By being a doer and learning a high value skill, it takes actually putting in that time to learn the skill so that you can provide the end person some value. The second method is being a high value agency or a connector. By being a connector, you're connecting businesses with the people they need in order to be successful in certain areas, even if you don't do the skill yourself. An example I think of in the music industry is DJ Khaled, right? DJ Khaled doesn't sing, he doesn't rap, and he doesn't even make a lot of his own beats. But what he does do is he connects singers and rappers and beat makers together to make hit songs, right? In this case, he is the connector bringing these pieces together. And you can think how you can create value from something that businesses aren't realizing that you know you can capitalize on to take advantage of this arbitrage in the industry. The third way is by creating a high value products, by being a provider. These are not cheap dropship products from China. How can you create a unique product that doesn't exist yet, that actually provides value and sell it? And if you are able to provide a product that doesn't exist and creates value, isn't there before? I know there's a lot of products out there, but people do this every single day. You can capitalize on and sell that product for that increase in value as a provider. And the fourth category is producing high value content as a producer. This is not just making content to market your course. This is how can you actually put content out there that people people value to become a content producer and make a name for yourself. With high value skills, if your skill is good enough and produces enough value for that business, you can charge that price. With a high value agency, if connecting the right people together is valuable enough, you can charge for that value provided. And with high value products, if that product actually provides enough value, you can charge for the value it provides. With being a high value producer or content maker, you can charge for the value you provide. The key thing here is to stop asking how I can make money, but start asking how can I provide value, and the money part will figure itself out. We're exiting an era of making money online where money was easy to come by, but this is because it wasn't obtained in the legitimate way. We're exiting the era of the rug pulls, of the cheap products, the scams, and entering something that's a little bit better for everyone involved. But I think that's a good thing. Businesses are becoming more sustainable, value is increasing, and the opportunity is bigger than ever. You just have to put in the work. And one more big thing to note, I see a lot of influencers talking about how college is not a good idea, how you can make so much more money online, and how you don't need college for those skills. And I think this is a great lesson for some. There's a lot of people that can benefit through the internet, through learning a skill there, and there's still a ton of potential for the internet for those that are willing to put in the work and provide something of value. But it is for those few that are willing to put in the work. The world cannot function with people only earning money on the internet. There are so many jobs that our society requires that require people to get a college education or a trade skill and to put in that work. Not everyone will be able to make money on the internet. Now, you could be one of those people, and if you're highly motivated, you have a strong work ethic and are willing to work to provide value, that could be you. It takes a lot of hard work. There's no rails for you to follow, and there's a whole lot of learning and experimenting involved. It's not for everyone, and everyone could not do it because society could not function if everybody was just trying to make money online. But if you think you're a part of that few, then go right for it. Now, if you think that's you, we're building a community of non-scam based hustlers that are down to put in the work, and there's a link below to sign up for the waitlist for the community. I hope to see you there. If not, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next video.